You ain't.
Yo, keep it. Why are you looking at me? I didn't say something.
You said something?
No, Diamond said it.
I don't got nothing to sing about, man.
You should let me wear the pants and Dave wear the shirt.
And what I'm gonna wear? No. I definitely can't fit your shit.
Nah, I mean, you're not gonna be there when you get it. I mean, you're gonna give it to us. You're gonna have more clothes on. But we're just gonna go out like that.
This plan sucks. Oh man, somebody asked me why I'm not married. You're 30-ish plus, whatever. I don't look 30, do I? No. Thank you. It be hitting me, man. I'm all lonely and shit, but I'm not. I almost got married once. Yeah, it almost happened. I almost jumped the broom, guys. What stopped me was probably because she was the craziest bitch I ever met in my life. Man, she was an alcoholic. She loved Henny more than me. Yeah. That's one of those things. I want to get personal. I don't care. I can do this, right?
Yeah, dude.
Hey, I can do whatever the fuck I want, right?
Dare it out, man.
I'm gonna sit down for this shit because this is crazy. I hope my sweat's don't break.
I don't see nothing like that.
I gotta wear these to the strip club. These are my strip club pants. Gotta get your money's worth. Shit. I paid $20. I want to feel everything. Well, she was so crazy. Like, you ever just commit to something too soon? Like, you just open your mouth too fast? You just like, yeah, you say somebody had like a tragic accident happen to them or something. It's like, anything I can do, man, just call me. And then they call you and you're like, you wasn't really prepared for it. You just said this shit is real good. That kind of what happened between me and her. Like, I'm like, look, man, whatever your past, it's the future about us. We don't worry about it. As soon as I told her I ain't worried about her past, all the whole secrets came out. And I'm like, damn. Well, for instance, when we first started dating, she had this calendar. And on the calendar had different colored dots on it. Now, after a while of dating, let's say 6 months, the calendar was gone. So I asked her, what happened to your calendar? And she goes, you really want to know? And at that point, I should have been like, nah, because when somebody say you really want to know, you probably really don't want to know. But, you know, she was like, I was like, yeah, tell me, because, you know, anything, baby, I don't care. She was like, well, each colored dot represented a guy. I was like, oh, what color was I? And she was like, purple. I'm like, I felt slighted because my favorite color was green, but I said, so what does that mean? She's like, well, you know, each color, and each guy, each day, was a guy I had sex with, so if I miss my period, I know who to call first. I said, oh, that's responsible. That's responsible of you. You gotta keep track of that shit, because if you don't, then, you know. So then, armed with this new information, it kind of brought me back to another instance when we were first dealing with each other. One night, she would get so drunk that she would just forget everything that happened. Like, not only like we were fighting, but also even the good nights when we weren't fighting. I hated that shit. Like, it'd be the nights where I had the green tea dick, like I was putting it on her, like I was popping pills or something, like I just was beat up, everything, like veins in my neck popping, I'm doing everything I can and shit, I'm feeling like Superman, and we wake up in the morning and she's sitting there like, why am I naked? I'm like, I get coy and shit, but you know what happened. You know I put it down last night, goddamn. You know put that work in, goddamn it. She's like, oh, I was just making sure because I wasn't sure. Then I start thinking about some of the events of that night, and I'm like, you know what? This some shit's not adding up now. Like when we first started doing it, she goes, don't tell my boyfriend. He might get mad. And I'm like, oh, this is want to role play? We ain't got to tell him, girl. We ain't got to tell him. Shh, it'll be our little secret. Then, she started yelling out colors. Fuck me, blue. Give it to me, green. Oh, red. And I'm thinking like, where's purple? I'm sitting there. At first, I'm like, damn, man, I'm giving her the dick so good, I'm scrambling this bitch brain like she's all retarded. I did it. It's a new record. But yeah, needless to say, if anybody wonders why I'm fucked up now, she's probably lying. She was a horrible person.